evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the CaliEffect. Today, I am here with Brice Babcock. That's right, you heard it right. We got a guy named Wiener and a guy named Babcock on there. No, it's actually, one more time.
Babcock.
All right. Sorry about that. And today, what did you play today?
Brilliant ABC.
All right, and how do you feel about the deck?
It's the most consistent version of any ABC build.
Okay, awesome. Let's get into the deck profile if you don't mind.
Alright, well, it's standard 3A, 3B, and 3C.
Alright, for the people that don't necessarily know ABC, just go ahead and explain it to them that way.
Well, you've got A, who is the 1900 beater attack, and when he is sent from the field to the grave, you can recycle from the grave one from the grave to the hand.
Okay.
Then you've got B, when he's equipped, the monster it's equipped to is unaffected by spells, and when he's sent to the grave, he's your Rhoda, searches two-hand. And then you've got C, when he's equipped, unaffected by traps, and when he's sent to the grave, he specials from hand.
Okay.
And they're actually color-coded monster, spell, trap, whatever unaffected.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. And why do you play three? No, I'm just playing. We're not going to go. I mean, it's pretty obvious why you play three of each.
Obviously.
I like to pride myself in, my channel being the most explanative channel, but
you gotta play. This is your play. This is your deck.
It's like that's kind of obvious right there.
Obviously. Then we've got the 2 gold gadget and 2 silver gadget.
Okay.
You open this, you get a free special summon.
So it's really there. It's there to tutor your A, B, and C's to the field.
Yeah, it's your Tsukiyomi first turn play.
Okay. All right.
And then if they are left on field, then you get their effects where when they hit grave, you special another, and then they just keep coming out, so then you always have that light on field.
Okay, awesome. Have you ever thought about playing like red, blue, and yellow? I'm just playing.
I mean, if their effects are the same thing, I'd play them all. The hand traps, we've got 2 maxi.
Okay.
Explanatory. Every deck should play this in this format, pretty much.
But has it ever been a time where you like open, make the Tsukiyomi and then have the maxi in hand, or?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going first and I open the maxi, I really don't mind getting rid of the maxi because it's gonna plus me in the end anyway.
Okay.
So, I mean, if it's first turn, I'll just dump it just to see what I get, because usually I want the Buster Dragon anyway.
Okay, cool.
And then since I am playing the Brilliance, I've got to play 2 Garnet, and then the 1 Trick Card.
Why do you play 2 Garnet?
I tried playing 1, and I found myself opening the Garnet too much. Like, I opened it almost all the time. I don't know. When you play a 1-of, you see it more than you want to. And so I had to play the 2, and there's a lot of times I'll open the Garnet and the Brilliant, and then the Brilliant's not dead because I have the second. And then the Trick Clown, 2 send with the Garnet, so then you get a free light to the field. So if I don't open the gadget, then I still have the Tsukiyomi play.
Okay.
So that makes the deck live even without the field spell.
Awesome. All right. Is that it for monsters?
That's all the monsters.
How many monsters is it total? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it's 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 18.
Is there any additional monsters that you would like to try out? I mean, I saw people playing Torque Toon Gear. Did you like that?
I do like the Torque Toon Gear, but it's actually really good because it gives it the attack boost of 500, and I actually lost a match yesterday because of Vanity's Fiend. If I had, and then that was going second, and if I would have had the Torque Toon Gear, I could have been able to crash because I could have summoned the A, equipped the Torque Toon Gear from deck, and then crashed, and then still went on.
Oh, okay.
Because I had the Brilliant, and I had the.
So it would have opened up more plays against the Vanity.
100%.
Okay, all right.
And then I didn't have any other outs in the deck to play. I didn't think he was playing the Vanity's Fiend, so I ended up losing that one.
Okay. So what do you have for spells?
Well, the best card in the deck, the Union Hanger, and then you want to see it so much, you got the 3 Terraforming.
Okay. Has there ever been times where you like just open dead terraformings, or not open dead, but drawn to dead terraformings, or?
There is, but usually either if you have the dead ones, you'll set them with any back row first turn, just so you don't get twin twisted into the actual traps that you do play. And if I do have it late game, it's a pitch fodder for ABC.
Okay, awesome.
And then, do you want me to explain this?
I mean, yeah.
So
in essence,
you play it, you get a free search to hand, and then once per turn, when a Union monster is summoned, summon any Union monster, you can equip one from deck. So it just opens. So then your normal play is your Union Hanger, Gadget A, or usually it's you search the A off of it, Gadget A, equip B, overlay Souk. The B effect will go off to search the C, then Souk will dump the C. So then you have ABC.
Okay.
So it's a 2-card combo with this and like any gadget, or if you have the Brilliant, you have the Trick Clown.
Okay. I also noticed that you don't play Photon Thrashers. What is your opinion on that?
With this build specifically, I don't like the Photon Thrashers because I already have so much special summoning with the Brilliants. The 3 Brilliants are kind of like the Thrasher because I'm gonna get the Trick Clown anyway.
Okay. That's awesome. What else are you playing for spells?
Then I've got the 3 Brilliant Fusion because I want to see this. If I don't see the hanger, this kind of makes my deck live.
Okay.
Because like, if I need to, I can send a piece of the ABC with the Garnet.
Okay.
So then I bring out the Seraph Knight. I get an extra normal. I've got a piece engraved. So then if I have other pieces, I can just keep going.
Do the extra normal with the gadget plus the Trick Clown get there? That sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot, but there's so many monsters. Almost half the deck, a little bit less than half the deck is monsters. So all the normal summons are great.
Okay.
Especially if they drop a max C on you, then you have extra normal, so there's less draws for them.
Okay, all right. So what else are you playing?
So then we've got 2 instant fusion.
For Norden?
For Norden, the Norden effect will come out, and then it's kind of, I feel like instant fusion's more of a bait card. So if they have anything like Infinity or anything to negate,
you just
like
bait it out with
Strikes,
the instant
backrow, so then they have to use it so I don't go into like a Diamond Dyer or something like that.
Okay.
So it's more of a bait card for me. But I mean, then it also comes in late game, like if I need that quick XCs, like into the, I don't know, Dweller for the mirror match, Diamond Dyer, Emerald, Castel,
Okay,
the
cool.
Utopia. It's just like, it's a 1 card that gets you into your extra deck.
Okay.
And then 2 Desires. I was trying 3 in a 40 card deck, but it was definitely too much.
Okay, so you just like 2 Desires.
Yeah, because the deck pluses so much with how much it searches and everything that 2 Desires is, you just have it for if you brick in your hand and you got the Desires, maybe you'll get something better, which most time you do. And then if you don't see it and you see it late game, it's pitch fodder if you need to. It's Desires. It's too good.
Cool question. How many times have you Desires like all of your A's or all of your B's or all of your Union Hangers?
Actually, I've done that 1 time ever.
Okay, so it's worse than every single time, other than that one time.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the time I did, I banished all my B's, which is my Rhoda, and I still won the game.
Oh, all right.
Playing
So
pure rank
Desires doesn't matter. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. So next cards. What else are we playing? The 2 Twin Twisters.
Yes. 2 Twin Twister. I do side the 3rd because pendulums are a thing.
Yeah, it's no.
Backrow is a thing.
I hope people understand what that means. We could just skip past that. Like, I hope. If this is like your first time playing Yu-Gi-Oh, this is pretty as explanatory as deck profiles will get. We're not going to explain Twin Twisters.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so 1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5,
said
6,
14?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
I knew a miscount.
So how many traps?
15 spells and 7 traps.
Okay.
So this card is probably one of the best cards I can play.
And you said you play it over Vanity's Fiend or Vanity's Emptiness, I apologize?
Because Vanity's Emptiness, when you flip it on someone, I mean, it does stop pretty much their whole turn if they can't get rid of it. But if they tack over something, they Twin Twister, and then it's dead, and then you're kind of stuck and they can still go off. And on top of that, if they leave it, and I don't have a way of getting rid of it, then it slows me down tremendously. Like, I can't play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Dimensional Barrier is essentially it's just good.
It's so good because it's a lingering effect. If I'm playing pendulums, I call pendulum, they can't really do anything. I can chain it to the counters. When Metaphors play counters, I chain it, call pendulum, the counters don't go off.
Yeah, that's nasty.
They can play their quick play fusion, and I have one of these set. I call fusion, then they can't bring out their alkaheists and steal my stuff. The card is just nasty.
Okay, all right. So on to the next card.
It's really good. And then, so then I've got the Solemn Brigade. 3 strike and a warning.
Ooh, 3 strike and a warning.
Yes.
Did you ever find yourself paying a good amount of your life points with the 2 instant fusion, the 3 strike, the warning?
Not really, because the desires, usually you'll see one and then you'll desire
Oh, okay. That
so you
makes
gotta play
sense.
threes of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. So onto the extra deck. Those are pretty self-explanatory.
And then
hopefully.
by the time you resolve like maybe 1 and 1, either you're winning or you're losing, I feel.
Okay, that makes sense. So what do we have for extra deck?
The best card in the deck. ABC Buster Dragon.
Okay.
Pitch a card, banish card on the field. Oh, this is definitely the best card.
But what gets you that card?
Tatsuyoyo.
And then during your opponent's turn, you can banish his special summon A,
You
B,
can
and C.
tribute it and special summon A, B, and C from your banish.
Okay, cool.
And you can get it out so easily because you can banish them from grave, field, anything. If they chain the Pot of Avidity, they chain the Pot of Avidity. Going first, they can't chain the Pot of Avidity.
Yeah, so we're gonna speed it up just a little bit more because we're a little pressed for time. But
The one Seraph Knight for the Brilliance, extra normal summon, makes your hands live without the thing. The Norden, obviously for the instant fusion, Xyz play. The Tatsuyoyo, as a good friend would call it, dump your hand, makes your first turn ABC work. The Gear Gia, because you can search any pieces you don't have.
how often do you make that one?
Actually, I don't. I hardly ever make this one, but you have to play it because if you open the gadget and a piece and maybe another piece and or maybe 2 pieces, you need that third one.
Yeah, that gets you the free third one. Okay,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
And then the Diamond Dyer, it's a bait for back row. Pop the back row so they don't strike the summon of the ABC because you can only tag it out during your opponent's turn. So if they get rid of it on your turn, you're kind of screwed from there.
Yeah.
The Gusto Emerald, if I have like cards engraved, I mean it gives me that +1 from deck. And then since I do play the Garnet, it makes rank 4s even better because I can special summon the Garnet.
Okay. Not a lot of people use that effect.
No, I've actually probably used the Garnet, special summon the Garnet more than the +1.
No, I'm talking about like that's not its normal
no,
purpose. Like people don't normally. Oh, we played this Dagusa Emerald to special summon Garnet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the one Castel,
Self-explanatory.
self-explanatory. You're gonna send any face-up card. I do play the Utopia with the one Lightning.
Why no Prime?
Because if I'm making this, it's to get over the one boss monster, and it's it's supposed to get there. And if I'm going into this, I'm probably either winning or losing that turn.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't really matter.
One Paladynamo to get over it. And it's my other out to a boss monster, so I can get into it. And then if he does die, I get the draw off him. Off of him. The Abyss Dweller. Because of
I mean, yeah, this is Abyss Dweller.
If you're not playing Abyss Dweller in a rank 4, I don't know what to do. And then I do play the one Dante because I side cherries. BA Infernoid and BA PK, they're too good of decks not to side against. And I've sided the cherries for the Dante.
So show us your side deck really quick.
No problem. So I do side 3 cherries.
Okay.
The mirror match, the BA deck, that's mainly what the cherries are for. And because any BA deck without Dante it's rough to play.
Okay.
And then any mirror match without ABC is
It's
rough
rough
to play.
Okay.
Then we've got 2 Gamma Seal to get over Beatrice or anything really.
Okay.
Gamma Seal's Gamma Seal. I've had the worst matchup with BAs. That's why I side the Flying Seas also. And then 2 Avidity, or Equivocativeness, because if they try to tag out their Buster Dragon, you can chain this, send 3 back to deck, you get the draw off of it, and then if I get cherried,
You can just send it
I
back.
can bring them back and still get a draw off of it.
That's kind of cool.
So I feel like this card's a thing because of System Down and cherries,
That makes sense.
and so I have to play at least 2. 2 Eclipse.
Card's nasty. I love that card.
You've got Vanity's Fiend, you've got Kieran. You don't want those things going off when you're trying to make plays, so you gotta have the Eclipse. The extra Twin Twister.
Obvious, yeah.
Back row decks and pendulum decks.
Okay.
And the 3 anti-spell.
Okay.
You open the anti-spell versus any pendulum deck, I'm pretty sure you won.
Okay. So, quick question: what were your hardest matchup, or other than BA? What is your hardest matchup?
New, probably the full power metal.
Okay, all right. And why is that your hardest matchup?
Because of the new quick play fusion.
Oh yeah, because they can
Go out heist on your turn, steal your buster, steal any pieces they need, and it's crazy because if they steal A, B, or C, since they're equipped, they can use their effects to special them and then use them against you.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
and,
it's pretty crazy.
Out of all the meta decks, what do you feel is ABC's easiest matchups?
Easiest matchup. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a dice roll now.
Okay.
Right now in this format, it's kind of a dice roll. If I lose a dice roll, it's kind of like if they open the back row, they open the nuts like the Kieran, they open the BA Infernoids, open with all their graves set up. It's hard to play.
Okay, all right.
So you got to play around a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. This has been, go ahead and say your names, as I'm gonna butcher your last name.
Brice Babcock.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.